Hello everyone and welcome to the Stage 1 Devlog series. This is the series where we're going to take you through our game design process. We're going to give you weekly updates on all of our games that we're making here in college, and we're going to show you how bad we are at making games right now, and then we'll show you how good we're going to be after just a few weeks of learning in class. And so I'm going to give you a little taste of what we have to offer here, and I'm going to show you my game, which is a 2D platform fighter, where every time you kill the enemy player, it's going to spawn stronger and stronger minions, and you have to bring those minions to the other side of the map. So let's take a look at that, and then we can check out all the other designers' games. Alright, so for my first week of progress, I was able to get little player characters done, which is the red and the green. Each of them are controlled separately through different controllers, and I got them hooked up with Xbox and PlayStation controllers, so they work that way. Unfortunately, I only have one controller on me right now, so we can only test one of them, but both work at the same time. And then the other two are going to be the little AI that are going to be walking across the screen to the other side. So I have them set up, and you can move, and then I'm going to set it so that it only double jumps, but right now you can jump infinitely. These guys, they just move forward, touch each other, and die. Later on, I'm going to set that up with some ray casting, so they'll notice when they're next to each other, and they'll just stop next to one another and start attacking each other. And that's what I hope to get done in this next week. But yeah, that's what I have done right now. Alright, what's up, Parker? Tell us a little bit about your game.
Alright, I'm doing a typing game where you unlearn how to type. It's like these words will scroll down the screen, and you have to type them in the most unintuitive and annoying way possible. So you hold down each key at the same time. So instead of typing them each letter individually, it's all at once. So it kind of feels like Twister. I started out with the first day just having a key that would trigger if you held it for 2 seconds, and now I've strung that together, made them all fall, and have them check when they're at the bottom.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, and I think now I have almost playable prototype if I add enough stuff. So essentially, you just you watch them fall. You hold the keys down at the same time, and they fill in. Yeah, and that's it. And I have lives. That's what the number is, and yeah. So we have a prototype due Monday, and I think I'm almost there. So yeah.
All right, awesome. Hey Anna, tell us about your game.
My game's gonna be a spy game eventually. Just, it's not yet. So, concept is there's gonna be a bunch of applications here, and those applications will have different purposes for you, to track people or to keep notes on the suspects, or things like that. And this is the main part of it. It's gonna be a messenger app. Right now, I can make infinite number of messages pop on screen. It's just really to test that works, and then the options will be down here. That's pretty much it. Don't have a lot done. UI is very difficult.
Nice, we'll see you next week. Yeah, what's up, McKay? Tell us about your game.
Hello, I'm making a 2D platformer that's you're gonna pick up these puzzle pieces and you're gonna put the puzzle pieces together. So far I have just shapes and 4 rooms, and then you can, pick up the pieces, and then the camera moves.
Wow.
And then there's different levels, and then if you go into this red square, it takes you to the puzzle scene, which I'm gonna work more on this week, but this is what I have so far.
That's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, the art style when I get there is gonna be the style of a little kid's drawings, and when you pick up the puzzle pieces and put them together, it's gonna tell a story of this little girl's life. So it's gonna be a drawing she made.
That's beautiful.
That's my style. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Luke, and this is my game project that I've been working on. So I'm working on this game called Fix Your Friends, which is essentially a social commentary on the way that we see and treat people suffering from a mental illness. And it's about the mentality that those people can be fixed, and the idea of attacking the symptoms rather than the root problems, and it's essentially how not to help your friend. So this game in actuality is basically WarioWare meets Tamagotchi. It's meant to be a kind of, you know, those Tamagotchi games where you have your little pet that you manage. And along with that, there's these kind of mini games that you play as activities to boost its different integers. So here we have the opening screen with a little bit of flavor of text. So this is a really early days prototype, but we've got our little character here who can move around. And basically what I've done and what I've set up this week is I've developed a happiness system where you can't quite see it, but this character will change color over time based on his happiness, which you guys can't actually see because it's under the hood. But it's something that I know, and that player interactions and decisions will affect the happiness, but that's something that will be kept very hidden. And happiness is all it changes. Right now it changes the color, but what it will change is the facial expressions of the character that is the kind of person that you're managing. And the idea is actually what the game is telling you to do is not how you beat the game. The way you beat the game is working out what makes this guy happy, and then working with that. But I'll show you one of the mini games. This is Tell Them Off, where you have a little finger here and you have to wag your finger as much times as you can within the given time to kind of boost his hygiene statistic. But yeah, so this week coming up, what I'm going to be working on is kind of time limiting the games and having a visual representation of that time limit so you know how far you're getting along. I also want to work on some things where just basic UI elements where the player can understand what's going on. So when they win a mini game, it says you win. When you lose, it says you lose, instead of just doing everything under the hood. So this week is focused on communicating everything that I'm aware of to the players.
Hey Ren, what you got on your project so far?
Alright, so what we're doing a weird puzzle platformer kind of game where what you do is you want to drag and drop the pieces using your mouse pad into a certain place, and you want to get from here to the end spot on the right side of the screen. And you move your character with A and D, and then what I've added so far this week is these pieces right here. You bounce off of them in order to get to the top, because before it's just these. So what you want to do... No! I'm really bad at my own game. But yeah, so like here's an original one. You just drag these down and just roll off. But and if you touch these walls, see if I can do it, you die.
Oh.
So, or if you fall too far. So basically, the whole, what I'm fixing up this week is mainly adding more levels. We've got up to 5 right now. This 5th one, which is what I'm working on right now. The walls that kill you are going to move, so you have back and forth along the x-axis. So you're basically just gonna try and avoid those as you try to get back to the bottom. So this week we're just adding more levels with more obstacles.
Awesome. We'll check back in next week.